As long as I go through the middle, I'll be fine, won't I? Oh, I was fine! On the day of recording this, it is the 7th of February. And I've recently watched Iron Lung, produced by Markiplier Fishback, and starring, directed, etc., etc. I really enjoyed the film. A paraphrasing of my exact words when I left the cinema was, I have a couple of criticisms, but overall, it's amazing to see a film that's like nothing I've ever seen before. I think that, without going into too much detail for anybody in the chat, or maybe anybody watching the video when I upload this who hasn't seen it, it is genuinely one of those films where there's no other film you can really compare, because the low budget and the indie nature of it, combined with what it's about and how it runs through, makes it very much one of those experiences that is unique. And I had a good time. I went with Nisha, who is watching in the stream, and she had a good time. Adam came along, but he went to see the Bone Temple instead. Anyway, I have the game, and I've not played the game yet. I avoided playing the game because I wanted to watch the film first. So now I'm going to go into the game with the context of the film. I don't know how close the film sticks to the game. I don't know whether the game is a really simple thing, and then when Mark decided to turn it into a film, they expanded the lore to make it work a bit better for a film. I have no context going into this beyond just the world and presumably the way that the sub works. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great. So, let's get started. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons, lit by the ghost light of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You are a convict, tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It was not designed for this depth, so you'll be welded inside and the forward window will be closed. There was no time for training. If successful, you earn your freedom. So, establishes the story, establishes the stakes.
Beginning your descent. Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by. I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing porthole shielding. We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so returning and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
Okay, mouse will interact. Tab for map. Oh. 2 weeks ago, we conducted an exploration of Moon Act 5 for the first time since the Quiet Rapture, leading to the discovery of a fourth blood ocean. A trench beneath the ocean's surface has several points of interest. Your task is to photograph these points of interest with the SM-13's forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 10 degrees of the specified angle. You can also use the camera to help with navigation. Only photos taken at the specified points of interest will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to your coordinates and consult the map. The proximity indicators next to the sub-controls will trigger if you're getting too close to an obstacle. Good luck. It's so similar. Where's the little speaker thing? Or do they add that in? He communicated with people through a little box on this wall. I guess I just fiddled. Okay, Y is height. So am I choosing to go lower? Has it given me a... Oh. Freedom. Read what the last person left. This is not an expedition. It is an execution. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return. And even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, what freedom awaits for you? A few dying ships in a sea of dead stars. If there is still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last here, at the bottom of the ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution. I will get my freedom. Oh. COI Information Terminal. This is a local database. Be sure to update before each descent. Last updated today. 5/3/78. Query. Ooh. Okay, well, I guess I'll just sink and look for stuff. Oh. Ah. So let's turn and point to the thing and then take a picture. Okay. What have we found? A stick. A big stick. Maybe I can get closer to it. That feels pretty close. Nope. I'm actually already on edge. There's a second thing. Do I have to wait till it's constant? Oh! Alright, so... First of all, I forgot I had a map. Gonna be honest, forgot I had a map. Second of all, I thought that the proximity things were what I was meant to be taking a picture of. Clearly, it was just what to avoid. It was supposed to be. So the photo backward of the ship, and they had direct... Oh god, just start again, Brad. Okay, so we have a map, don't we? Does it say where I am? This is so hard to navigate. We have an X, a Y, and an A? Angle, okay. So I need to find these locations, don't I? I don't know where I start. Maybe I start here? Maybe I should be looking for the ones that are closest to where I am currently am now. Okay, this is the closest one to me, right? I need to go to 322, 186. How do I change the X value? Do I have to turn the ship and then change it? Maybe I can't change my depth. I can only... Right, okay. They've lowered me down, and I'm controlling just my, like, flat horizontal movement. And this is a map of the cave system from above. Okay, my brain has got it. It's put it into perspective. So I completely fucked that up. So what you need to do is navigate around here to get to there. And I can change the direction to do that. So, 186, 322. Alright, so if I'm there, I should have now moved into this position here. Which means I can now turn. Okay, and then we need to go to 322. And I shouldn't hit anything, but I might have to turn a bit. Oh, here we go. Get a little bit more distance, and then we'll turn in. God. I didn't realise that you actually had to navigate in this. I thought it was a puzzle game. Almost like an escape room. We had to solve puzzles inside the ship. So I should now be in this chasm, this cavern here. So it's 322 and 186. Okay, we're getting close. Why is this one still going up? Am I not pointing down now? I thought I understood. Okay, so if I go forwards, obviously it increases the Y. So I was under the impression that this way would take me down. Oh, I'm pressing backwards. There's a forwards and a backwards, and I'm pressing backwards. I promise I'm smart. 186322. Okay, we're nearly at 186. Okay, we're here. And now we rotate to 033. To find our first thing. Okay. We've made it. Are we ready to see what the window has in store? Ooh. Interesting. Ticked. Perfect. It's probably fine. Okay. Let's go to the next location. Not too far from here. 378263. So I do understand now why in the film the entire thing is just contained within the iron lung. For the most part, at least. Because the whole game is meant to be this claustrophobic. Like, you don't know what's outside beyond the descriptions you've been given. I can't believe I just went straight into a wall. First thing I did. Nothing to see here. Okay, 378263. Orientation 50. Spin this baby all the way around. Okay. I need a drink. I need a drink. It's probably fine. Ooh, how completely mundane and ordinary. There's nothing alive down here. Where's the next one? 259406. So one thing I'm going to do once I've played this as well is I'm going to go and watch Markiplier's video of him originally playing it, because I think it'll be extremely interesting to hear his thoughts and why it was the game that he decided he wanted to make into an actual thing. I understand it from an indie filmmaker perspective. Like, the game is set in a small space with a lot of ambiguity on the outside. So it makes sense if you wanted to make a film on a low budget that you would do one that's like... I mean, I say low budget. He ended up spending about 3 million on it altogether, I think. Ew. Oh dear, this is where I have to navigate through the little... Oh, I hate this. As long as I go through the middle, I'll be fine, won't I? No! I was fine! Shouldn't there have been one directly in front of me if I was going to crash into one that was in front of me? The crashing sound is so loud. Oh, have I not even done that one? Okay. Yeah, let's do this again. Oh, so pretty. So do I have to go around that way instead? They wouldn't give me a path if I couldn't fit through the path. Maybe I went too high up and I crashed into here. If I go directly diagonal from here, it should take me right up through it, right? Where's that one? 259406. I must have just gone straight into a wall instead. So I think I've made it through the gap now.
Oxygen notification.
Don't like it. Okay, so I'm going to 259406. Ooh, I need to breathe slower. I'm wasting my oxygen. All right, we're at 406 now. 259 is this way. What is that noise? This is the third one, so by the rule of horror games, something should happen at this one. What's my rotation? 296. Oh, nearly there. Other way. So if this is going to follow the pattern from the film, I'm going to expect to see a skull. No. What is that? It's like a stripy worm. It's like Beetlejuice. Oh, Beetlejuice is down here. Confirmed. I don't really want to go this way. Is this way wider? I guess I'm closer to the top, aren't I? But this area here looks slightly unmarked. This is awful. It's a very unique experience. Having no idea, like literally navigating just through an arrow and thought alone. I think I'm around there. Oh wait, I should be able to use these to navigate. Right, hang on. So I can't look at these again. It has a grid on it. Imagine if I'd gone through the entire game without realizing that I had coordinates on my map. That would have been extremely embarrassing. So I should now be able to just go this way. And this looks like a gigantic open cavern. And I guess I would do these three first and then head up top, because I also need to go up this way. So we need to be getting to 560, 277. So I may as well just push forward to 560 and then go down. I'm not worried about that. That's just the wall near me. Oh! How do I fix you? I guess I can't. There's no way out and things are going to start happening. Do I actually have a timer, or does this go down at certain points during the mission? If I dick about, will I run out of oxygen? Ooh, I've been playing for half an hour. It doesn't feel like it. But yeah, we're in a gigantic open cavern at the moment. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Oh. Wait, there shouldn't be anything there. There shouldn't be anything there. I'm in an open cavern. Oh, this is how it's going to fuck with you, isn't it? It's going to have proximity warnings going off when there's nothing near. Because the game's taught you to react to the proximity warnings in that, like, you're close to a wall. And so you're primed to know, oh, I'm safe here, I can move, because there's nothing near me, and that's when it's going to get you. Okay, so 277 is where I need to go to, this way. I can't believe I got forward and backward wrong earlier. That's very embarrassing. Mark, if you ever watch this, don't laugh. Okay. We're here. 560, 277, 43. It's nothing. Nothing to worry about. There's nothing here, is there? 613, 197. 613, 190. Yeah. Wait. Oh! Hello? Okay. 613, 197, 55. Oh. Photograph the complete skeleton. Cool. I found some remains. Sweet. Okay, so now we need to go into this crappy little chamber on the side. I'll just keep going until I get a flash in front. Wyatt! I'm trying to do my mission. This is awful. I'm going to start getting flashes everywhere now. I really don't like having to navigate without being able to see anything. Right, I think I must be in this cavern now. So I want to get myself to... is that 850, 300? If I take a picture when I hear a noise, do you reckon I'll see something? Just a whale like, ah, you got me. Every single time I get to one of these places and I have to take a picture, I'm like, oh, because I don't know what it's going to be. Let's hope the noise are just other people trying to navigate. Imagine if this game was like an online game and it never told you. And so everyone else who's playing it is also in these caves and you have to avoid their ships. That'd be awful. It's nothing. Okay, well, I've done this now. I need to get back out. Oh, I wish I could just teleport. It's making me think so much. I wasn't after thinky, I was after scary. 800, 300. How dare it make you think? Sometimes when I play a game, I don't want to think. One good thing I think about this so far as well is that so far, not really much has happened. The game has been relying on the gameplay loop that it's established of having to look for these things. It's been very, very good at just effectively saying, this is what we want you to do. Get used to it before we fuck with you. I hate you! Why? Why? It knows you're concentrating so hard. Very well made, but annoyingly so. Oh! Seems like there's something in this chasm. That's twice now I've been in this chasm. And something's bothered me. Right, so for here, I need to get to 525. And then I can start heading... Well, I mean 520, 623. So let's go up to 520. This is a long stretch. Something's going to happen to me on the way. I already know. I already know it. It's because it makes you stare. It makes you stare at the numbers and the dial... The numbers and the dials, it makes you just glare at them. You're concentrating so much on the numbers that anything that happens around you makes you jump because you're so locked in. I'd love it if there were some Easter eggs where if you went to certain parts of the cave and took pictures, you could find something. Okay, 623, 520. And the last one is 63. If it gets me, after I lock this in, if it gets me and I'm walking over to the button at any point, I'm going to shit myself. Because this is the safe part. Before I take the picture, the game's like waiting for me to do it. This is my safety right now. I know that I am completely safe right in this moment. It's because the game's making you think. How dare the game do that? Disgusting game behaviour. Shut up. Oh, that looks like a spine. Some sort of deep water leviathan creature. Completely safe in the blood ocean of the weird moon. Yeah, blood isn't necessarily bad. Blood transfusions are great. Vampires like blood. Okay, it looks like I have to travel through whatever this is. Does that mean that any of these areas that are sort of shaded over might be like shot? This one here can fuck right off as well. No. This is awful. Look how you have to navigate through this. God, I'm just waiting for something to happen now. This game's gone on too long. I bet you there's going to be a point where something appears directly in front of you, flashing really quickly, and you panic and have to stop. Not even scared. Not feeling anything. That's a lie. There's nothing there. Nope, don't believe it. Am I really close to the wall? Yes, I am. No, wrong way. No. Bad sub. It's got me disbelieving it now. Like, that's a lie. That isn't really there. You know what this game is, in one word? Dread. Just dread. This area is blind, so I need to look out for my senses. Oh, it must be very narrow. This would be the perfect time to jump me. I'm telling you right now. Where am I? Where am I? 604. Okay, I'm nearly out of it. I'm nearly out of it. Oh. Ooh. I've only got 3 left. I've only got 3 left. 325. 741. Oh shit! I heard a noise. I was like, oh, is something dripping? Spin around and the whole fucking thing's on fire. Christ. Right. Where was that? God, that's going to burn the oxygen up really quickly, isn't it? 325, 741. I wonder how long that was lit for. Bingo! 325, 741, 18. Surely this floor here should be hot. Ooh. That's either a tree, or a squid, or a big crab, or it's a big spider? Or this here is like a bread bun, and these are pepperami. Yep, that's what the game maker intended. Okay, this one here is going to be the shittest one. However, I'm a pro now, so why 660? And I know it's going to jump me the moment I get into that fucking slim passage. If at any point it makes me like react quickly and have to navigate out of an area while supposedly being chased, I'd fucking shit myself. God, there's a horrible sound in my left ear. Okay, directly ahead of me now is this wall. So I now need to angle down left and take this very carefully. Oh great, the sound's directly in front of me now. That's nice. I'm getting closer to whatever it is. Where is this ultimately? It's 180, 576. Okay, I'm in right in the narrow bit now. You know what this reminds me of? In the first Silent Hill, when you're first chasing Cheryl and you go into that initial back street, and as you get further and further, the noise gets more intense and louder, and there's more blood and shit everywhere. That's what this moment reminds me of. 180, 576. You're a prick! Oh fuck, the whole thing's shaking. I told you this was going to be the shitty one as well, didn't I? Right, we're at 180 now. We just need to go descend to 576. Okay, we're there. What's the orientation? 184. Oh, photograph the anomaly. Cool, can I leave now? You know one thing I really don't like? That it's not, like, fucking jumped me properly yet. There's still something cool. Oh, like, don't just... You saying? It still hasn't fully jumped me the way I'm expecting. It's done a really good job of being very, very... I guess patient and reserved with its jump scares. A few little pops of gas, a surprise fire, a lot of sound effects, and then just then a bit of a shove. But nothing too bad. The thing is, by the way, anybody who's watching this who hasn't seen the film, although the mechanics of the ship and the way the game is sort of functioning is similar, this is nothing like the plot, really. I think they've obviously added a lot of extra information and lore. Where am I? 450, 700-ish. Wait, there's not supposed to be anything here, is there? There's not supposed to be anything here. Can you take a picture? I guess I could try. Oh, Jesus Christ! Is it still there? There's something out there. Oh my god, it's not holding together well now. I wonder what would have happened if I just kept going. Would I have crashed into it, or would it have just stayed in front for a while? There's something else in front of me. It might just be wall, but you know what? Let's have a look. See? Ah, it's just wall. I'm getting reminded now of some of the old indie horror games from back in like the 2012, 2013 era. Of like the scraping sounds and the constant noise. Oh, fuck me. This is awful. It's like everything's building gradually. Okay, so we're at 575. Oh, oh shit! How do we fix the leak? Or do we not? Ah, well. Guess we're stuck in the blood. Guess there's blood here forever now. Let's go up. Let's go up. Is it rising? Do I need to speed up? The blood's getting higher. It's getting higher. It's gonna consume. Just trust it, Brad. 675. 675. It's making me work faster. And then we can go to 675, 828. Come on, before we drown. 675, 828. 675, 828. Last one. Last one. Shit, 828. Fucking hell, I'm too busy watching other things. We've done it, we've done it. 675, 828. Orientation, 295. Done. 675, 828. Oh! Oh, fucking Christ! The expedition ultimately raised more questions than answers. Satellite images showed pieces of the SM-13 scattered all over the bottom of the trench, as though it had been torn apart by some huge beast. The wreckage cannot be reached at this time. No photographs... Thanks. No photographs have been recovered. The stars shine pale as bones. The moon is a lifeless corpse. Its ocean a gaping wound. The universe, what's left of it, is dying. But somewhere in the void, there must be hope. Oh. Finish the game. You know what's frustrating about that, right? Every other time where I've had to take a picture, I have hesitated. I've made a big deal about being scared to go over. that time, because of the blood, because the game had intentionally felt like you ran out of oxygen, you felt like you were running out of time, it forced you to spin around as quick as possible, and so I was completely taken by surprise. Oh god, how many achievements out of interest? 2 hidden achievements. Spatial awareness crashed into a wall. Should we have a look? Should we have a glance? Learn about the SM8. What's interesting about that, the SM8 makes an appearance in the film. Where is it? Is that like something hidden? Photograph the top right node. Wait, how do you photograph the top right node? Maybe you go there first. Like, every player is going to want to do it in order. So obviously the last one you get is going to have to be the one in the top right. And obviously that's why very few people have done it, because very few people will have gone back in and gone all the way to the top one first. Interesting. Well, that was... Where's my thing? That was Iron Lung. I enjoyed that. I'm glad I waited. And then again, I don't think it would have mattered. If I'd already played the game, I don't think it would have mattered then seeing the film, because the game doesn't really have a story in the... There's not really a single linear narrative beyond just this one expedition. In terms of the actual game itself, though, it was a fantastic game. I'm not surprised that it drew the attention of somebody to want to make something out of it, because the concept is very unique in terms of like the world building as well as the design of the actual gameplay. The fact that you navigate around in a submarine and you're just sort of loosely told where you are, and you have to try and figure out where you are and what you're doing. And then the build-up of the noise, the extra little bits breaking and everything. It's very interesting. We've had a review from Nisha in the chat. Decent game, preferred the film. I think a few people I've seen have said that they thought the film was better than the game. I really enjoyed playing this game, but I really enjoy the navigational aspect of it. Once I'd figured it out, once I'd realised what I was doing with the coordinates and with the up and down and the rotation stuff, I think I really enjoyed that aspect of having to carefully navigate through small spaces just by sheer like awareness alone, with like beeping and not dots and stuff. I think if it was like a third person view outside of the sub, I think it would have been a lot less interesting. There's legs to make an expanded version of the game where you exist inside a space station and explore further and further into the blood. It would be repeated missions from the last people, and you have to maintain the sub through the missions. Maybe you do like upgrades to the submarine where you can increase its perception and its ability to go deeper and deeper, and maybe even increase the number of cameras to get better views, and so you'd be able to go deeper and deeper and uncover more and more, and then build upon that lore. I think that would be quite cool. But as a standalone little horror experience, it was great. I'm not going to go into what my theories are about the story, because it sort of takes information from the film. And I did say I don't want to spoil the film in my recording or in my stream. So I will save that. Maybe I can talk about it at some point in the future when the film is... I don't know if is he going to release it on DVD? I assume he'll do some kind of digital release. Maybe he'll sell it to a streaming platform so that people can actually watch it. I genuinely would now want to watch it again after having played the game, because there's some aspects of the way the submarine works that I hadn't quite realised. Like, the whole rotation direction aspect will be a lot more interesting to watch, knowing how it works. You sort of get a grasp of it, but the game really informs you of how it works. Anyway, I had great fun. Mark, if you're ever watching this, good film, mate. Well done. And get in touch. We'll collab. He's never seen this.